Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Brady. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. All day, dog. 53's the mine. 53. Check 53. Hey, 56.
Shotgun now for Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
53. 53. Mike. You're trapped. Let's go. Hey, number 53.
Now Brady again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down Buccaneers.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34.
You gonna see me? 72. He's coming. Double up. Hey, check it.
Again, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Bucs 56. Bucs 56. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check. Hey, 66. Regular. Check nickel. 50. Hey, alert 3. Rip.
To throw, it's Brady. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's Hill on the return. 31 yards on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score, Chiefs 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. That catch good for only a couple. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
53, Mike. Cover. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, go 66. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. I'm going to come back to you.
Brady to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the pass. Here we go. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Shadow. Check. 50.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, 43, 15. Here we go. 45. Mike, 45.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On 1st down, Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing this one out for Evans. And some space here. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Out of bounds.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 8.
The leading rusher for last year's national champs, LSU, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
To Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Brady. This complete to Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's now.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. They had a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Ball carrier.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
53's the mark. Ozzy.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. That throw by Brady, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
And they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Regular.
Now Brady again. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Hey, that's scared. That's all 50. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Gronk, so tough to cover. Sometimes the flag's going to come out.
His size and his ability create a lot of these pass interference calls. If you're trying to go through him to get to the ball, that's almost impossible, and he benefits on the play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Buccaneers 7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. He'll buy some time right. Pass incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Take it at the 37. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On the delay, Jones. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 66. Shadow.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Carrier. Frank Clark there on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones, and he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 26.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Ball carrier brought down at the 23-yard line.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
7.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
53. Mike 53. Ricky. 49. Check 49. Sugar.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 10.
On play action, it's Brady. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scotty Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Buccaneers 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that.
And he's going to go down again. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Now, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Damian Wilson on the...
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They red zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Kelsey.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case. Remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL, a spot foul where it occurs.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. 20.
All day, baby. Come on.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD.
Buccaneers.
In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That will tie the game, 28 all. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
6-yard pickup.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw, Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check. Let's go. Shadow. Number 53.
Hey, goal 66.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check 24. Check 24. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Check 3.
Hey, goal 66.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
6-yard line.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
No, 66.
24 is the mic.
On 3rd down, here before he's brought down. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st
yard line.
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now on first down. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium, watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Oh, Travis Kelce unable to pull it in. And now it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And again, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Mahomes to throw once more. He finds Hopkins complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete to number 87,
Travis Kelce. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. His kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10
at their own 24. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
A gain of 4.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And now the third-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's caught. Jones. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And they have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete here.
Brady's pass.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Check it, reload.
Big stop, let's go.
Brady to throw again. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To try again after the sack. Mahomes and going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. 6-0 our score after one.
With the score, Chiefs 6, Buccaneers 0.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
From the 40 now on second down. Brady, he was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, but now it's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
53, Mike 53. I'm trying to collect.
Goal 50.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike.
On third down, it's Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Just shy of midfield.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Second and 8.
Mike 53. 50 rip. Mike 72.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 44.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike.
72.
He's not going to get me. 53 is the Mike. 53. Check. 53. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Back and reload.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing on second and 8. Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
We remind remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my inside line.
We'll see what his offense can do. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. First down and much more here for Jones. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season. Looking downfield for Godwin. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not. We'll find out. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Tackled back at the 20.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
8-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal. Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He's got a first down and more past the 30. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 85 yards, and the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we'll put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check 26, check 26.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
looking to throw on 2nd down. Flowers escaping the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. On first down, Flowers, this complete to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
operating from the gun. Flowers, and a loose football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
And that's a good catch and a good pickup for a first down for Ronald Jones. And he's got to be thinking to himself, can I be the James White of Tampa Bay? Remember, White played such a big role for Tom Brady in New England. Can Ronald Jones now be that guy? Only 30 catches a year ago, but he could easily double that number with Tom Brady throwing him the football out of the backfield.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Complete.
Travis Kelce, 59 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
On 1st and 10, Flowers eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the
throwing on 1st down. Flowers flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to keep it here. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he's got this down to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
From the gun, Flowers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Dancing to his left. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Daniel on the tackle. A gain of 9.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flowers. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last